So I have talked about this issue in another advice video, so definitely take a look at that as well. But I did want to try to give an answer to this question as best as I can. Basically, the longest that you have guaranteed by law after you lose at court is 7 days. But the truth of it is that they have to give you those 7 days, and then they have to come back and file for a application for writ of possession. And then after they do that, then it has to be signed off on by a judge and then sent over to the marshals. And the marshal has to be scheduled to be present before you're actually evicted. And generally, the marshal is going to send you some sort of notice. They're supposed to, at least send you some sort of notice warning you about an upcoming eviction before it gets actually acted upon. So, the truth of the matter is that it ends up actually being at least a few weeks, sometimes a few months if you live somewhere like Fulton County where they're really behind. Which makes it kind of a hard answer to, question to answer without, like I said, going into a lengthy explanation. And again, this is after you lose at court. Now, if you lost because you didn't file an answer, that response is a little faster, but they still have to go through the same steps. You just don't get those 7 days baked in like you do if you actually filed an answer, went to court, and then lost. So the moment that you don't answer, they can go and file for that writ of possession, but then they still have to go through those other steps of having the judge sign off on it, sending it over to the marshals to be scheduled. And again, the marshal will get to it when they get to it. Usually it's going to go on the bottom of their pile of writs that already came in. And so they'll get to it when they get to it. And again, it's usually at least a few weeks, if not a few months, that the marshal will actually show up. So I hope that answers the question. But if you have any additional questions, you can always DM me, send me a message request, and I'll do my best to respond.